something else. It starts thinking what you have to do tomorrow morning. Then you don't listen what I am saying. You miss it. So mind is more important than the sense. Mind can conjure up so many things without the senses. We sleep at night, we dream so many things without the help of any sense. So therefore mind can control the senses. You see some object, you go to the mall, you see some nice sales going on, and your mind says, go for it, buy it, right? But if you decide, you can also stop. You can walk out. So mind is compared to the ropes by which you control the horses. In the chariot you have horses, and if you have chariot, then the person, the driver, has a rope in the hand. So mind, that is mind. And then there is a driver. So above mind there is intelligence. And that is compared to the driver. And above the driver is the passenger. Because driver is driving according to the will of the passenger. So therefore above intelligence is the soul. Without soul this body is dead. When soul leaves the body, then we are dead. So mostly what happens is that our intelligence becomes controlled by the mind, and mind becomes follower of the senses. So that situation is something like this, that you are sitting in a chariot and the driver is not controlling the horses with the rope. He has given it up. Or if you take the modern example of the car, then body is like the car, like the car's body, and the tires are like the senses because you move with them. And the steering is like the mind, because it is the steering which controls the tires. And the driver is the intelligence, and you are the passenger sitting in the back seat. So now you imagine that your car is moving and the driver is not holding the steering. In fact, he does not know how to drive. Some time ago I read a news, it came in India, that somewhere in some state in America, one kid, and he was just like 3 or 4 year old kid, he got into a car and the key was there and he started the car. He doesn't know how to drive and he reached the highway. And then the patrol police was going on and he saw the car is moving, he didn't see any driver because the guy is so small. So now you imagine that you don't know how to drive and you sit in a car and the car is moving. So what do you expect? Not a very safe and pleasurable journey. So you are going to get a lot of accidents, hits left and right, and you are not going to be on your path to your destination, to your journey. So this is, and then obviously you are going to feel unhappy about it. You are not going to feel comfortable. So this is the situation with most of us, that we have our mind, we are the soul, we have intelligence, we have the senses, we have the physical body which is always moving, the senses are functioning, but we don't know how to control the mind. It's like we don't know how to steer the car. So then we keep on having accidents in our lives in the form of anxiety, stress, blood pressure, cholesterol, insomnia, and then some more powerful problems, cancer, AIDS, so many headaches. So all these come because we have misused something. After all, the body is not having any problem. All the problems are coming because something is going inside through our senses. And our body, when it takes something from outside, then it has to assimilate that with the system. And if it is not assimilated, then some problem is bound to happen. So things are going in the form of food, in the form of sound, sight, and then desires in the mind. And if they are not assimilated properly with the help of our intelligence, our digestive system, then the food, etc., will cause some disease in the body, and the desires and thoughts and experiences, if they are not assimilated with the help of intelligence, then they will cause some emotional problem. So these are the two types of disease we have, the physical disease and the mental disease. And then what happens that because mind and body, they are interrelated, then one influences the other. When your body, physical body is not functioning properly, that influences the mind, and mind becomes depressed, sad, and happy. On the other hand, if the mind is depressed, then physical body also does not function properly. And all this happens because of not knowing how to function with our mind, with our senses, with our intelligence. So therefore Krishna, he teaches one thing, and that is, he says that first of all you should try to understand your own system properly. Just as before you drive your car, you learn how to drive it, you also learn a little bit about the car. At least you know where are the brakes, where is the accelerator, where is the steering, how to use them, where to put the gas and which type of gas. We have a mouth, we keep on putting things inside. We never listen to the body, whether body really likes it. Is body designed for this food or not? Yeah? When you buy a car, then the manual comes along with it. It tells you what kind of gas you have to use, not that you put diesel inside the car which runs on petrol. So this machine is also designed, and